We're back again. Now we're looking at page 4. Page 4 talks about a construction. And yes, you will need to do one construction on Thursday. Make sure you bring a compass and a straight edge. The ruler will work, but S-C-R-A-I-G-H-T edge. Or technically, a straight edge doesn't have any marks on it, but we typically use rulers for straight edges, and you need a compass. If we look at the construction, it says you have to construct the in circle of the triangle. I'm going to give you a large triangle down here, and you will have to do how to construct the in circle. Remember what the in circle is. It's the circle that just kisses all 4 sides. So you have to find this in center, and you're going to do it by constructions. Okay, so use the angle bisectors. You can actually just use 2. This one talks about using 3. Label the in center. Make sure you follow directions. We want this to be J. And then construct a perpendicular from J to side AB. So here's AB. We want to come straight down, get that perpendicular, and then this distance will be the radius of our in circle. Now you have on your class page, let me go to here. This is, let's see, this is the cover page of your class page, and you will see on here some useful links about constructions. And there's a bunch of them here. You want to find the one that says in circle. Triangles, right triangles, triangle centers, and circles. Okay, so we need the in center. Okay, we're going to get that. But we also need the in circle. So let's look at the in center first. I'll just click on that. Notice that you can stop and run these. What I would suggest you do is at home, go ahead and run this step by step. Make sure you have your compass and straight edge at the same time. So there's a triangle. We're opening the compass up. We're putting 2 marks. And we're going to bisect this angle down here in the corner. 2 other marks. Don't change the setting of the compass. Let me stop there. That creates enough information to draw an angle bisector. So use your straight edge and connect these 2 dots. Let me go and take away my red line and let the program continue to run. Okay, so straight edge, draw that. Okay, now we want to do it again at another angle. So open the compass up, swing 2 equal arcs, and a third or 2 other arcs to come up with another. And so here's our in center, right? So the 2 bisectors intersect at the in center. Now, in point of fact, if we did it again, let's say we were to swing a compass up here and then swing those, you could actually get a third angle bisector. And all 3 of these should be concurrent at the in center. Frankly, most of the time they don't meet perfectly in the center. They meet something like this that creates a real small tri-cornered hat. Think of the Revolutionary War. And then you just pick the center of that small triangle as your in center. Okay, so that's the in center. That's where we're going to draw our in circle. But we have to do one other thing. We have to figure out now how to draw the circle. So let me go back. Let's see, in center. Okay, we've got that. In center. Oh, this is the one we just did. Let me go stop that, Joe. Go back here. Find my constructions again. We're going to go now do the in circle. So in circle inscribed in a triangle. Okay, so most of this is exactly the same. If you've looked at the note below there, it says, as can be seen in the in center of a triangle, 3 angle bisectors of any triangle always pass through the in center. In this construction, we only use 2, as this is sufficient to define the point where they intersect. We bisect 2 angles using the method described in bisecting an angle. We just saw that. The point where the bisectors cross is the in center, and we draw a circle that just touches the triangle sides. I'm not real keen on this last step. So let's watch this run, and then I'm going to stop it right near the end and tell you what I don't like about it. Okay, so here we are bisecting this angle. We draw an angle bisector. Okay, great. Got one of them. And we bisect another angle. And draw angle bisector there. And where they meet, we have our in center. Okay, so far so good. Now, how do you draw the circle? So let's see what this particular program does. They just open up the compass. Aha. So now they're drawing another pair of arcs here. So let me stop that and sort of see what happened. Well, that's not the end. Okay, so let me reset this back. Select program. Okay, I don't know if that's a smartboard problem or a program problem. What we want to do is after we find the in center, you do want to drop, and again, go to your directions here, for heaven's sakes. I've made it pretty clear on how I want you to do this. So here's it says, construct a perpendicular from J to side AB. So after we get our in center, let me sort of again draw a little sketch. We get our in center by bisecting two angles or three angles. Okay, so here's our triangle. We bisect this angle, flump, flump. We bisect this one, flump, flump, flump. Okay, and where these guys meet, this is now going to be our in center. If we bisected the third angle, we would also get a line that's concurrent with those two. And you can do that if you like, just sort of check your work. But here's the magic. Now we want to drop a perpendicular to this side. And the way you have to do that, you have to construct it. You can't just eyeball it. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up our compass. And from this point, we're going to swing an arc and hit this side. This is side A, B. And we're going to hit that side. These two guys are equal lengths. Let me see if I can do it again. Open up your compass and swing until you hit these. Okay, so there and there. Okay, and then from these 2 points, swing again out here and here. And now when you connect the in center with that, that will be a perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular. And that's the point you need to do to open up your compass. So to finish the construction, you open up your compass from the in center to that square point, and then go ahead and draw your in circle. If you did it perfectly right, it would just kiss all three sides. So let's go back and see the construction on here, and let's let it run all the way through to the end and see whether we agree. Okay. So we start off triangle, we bisect one angle, and bisect the second angle. Okay, so bisecting angle, pretty easy. Go to another corner, bisect that one. Okay, draw that angle bisector. Okay, there's your in center. Now, we want to drop a perpendicular. So they're taking it up to that side on the upper left-hand corner. I suggested you drop it down to the bottom, but it doesn't much matter. Okay, so now go from the in center to that point, and that is now a perpendicular. Open up your compass to that M, spin it all the way around, and you have your perfect in circle. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop that there. By the way, here's your video links from what we've been working so far. So 1, 2, 3, and now we're finished with page 4. Page 4 was the construction. So yes, be able to do that. Practice it at home tonight, tomorrow, so when you come in Thursday, you'll be good to go with that.